Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to deal with the third chapter, Introduction to Database Management System. In the last class, we dealt with the hierarchical database model. Today we are going to deal with the network model. The first developed network data model was IDS, Integrated Data Store, at Honeywell. The network model is similar to hierarchical model, except that in this model each member can have more than one owner. The many-to-many relationships are handled in a better way. The members of network data model will be having a relationship between different members in the database. So they may have different owners. So the network database model is mainly used for handling the many-to-many relationship. Three database components are used to identify this model: network schema, subschema, and language for data management. All the database models are used for storing the data in a particular manner, well designed manner. So the database model can be selected according to our need when we are storing the data. So now let us see the three database components of network model: network schema, subschema, and language. Network schema is giving us the information about the structure of the database, how the database is framed, how it looks like, how the members of the database is connected. All those information is given by the network schema. Subschema. Subschema is used for controlling the views of the database for the user. So, a database will not allow the user to view all the information in it. Only the necessary informations, whatever the user is requesting, only those informations will be provided by the database. This is controlled by the subschema. Language. The basic procedure for accessing the database. So language is nothing but the programming language. Any programming language can be used for accessing the database. How can we access or how to get the information from the database? That is what the language does. So here we have the advantages of this model. There are four advantages: ability to handle more relationship types, easy data access, data integrity, and independence. These are the major advantages of this model. What are the limitations of network model? Difficulty in design and maintenance. So when we are designing the network model, we feel it a bit difficult in designing it, since the members of the database is having a link or a connection between the different data members in the database, there may be a difficulty in designing it. Same way, the maintenance also. Since there are lot of connections between the data members, maintenance of this network model is also difficult. Now we have a small diagram to explain the network model. So here we have a company, and the company sell the product to the dealer, and from the dealer the customer get the product. So this is a small diagram which explains the network model. So all these members of these database will be having a link. The company will be having a link with the dealer, dealer will be having a link with the customer. So like that. So network model is mainly used for having a relationship between the data members in the database. The next one what we are going to see is relational model. Oracle and DB2 are few commercial relational models in use. This relational model has two terminologies, instance and schema. So let us see what is instance and what is schema. Instance is nothing but a table consisting of rows and columns. So we know that when we see a table, a single column will not make a table, or single square will not make a table. If you want to say it as a table, it should be having rows and columns. So instance means a table which consists of rows and columns. Schema. The previous model also we came across schema. Schema is nothing but the structure of the database model. So here it specifies the name and type of each column. So a relationship consists of unique attributes and tuples. Relation is nothing but the table, attribute is column, and tuples are the rows. So let us see a table. So here we have a table which consists of few informations. So here roll number, name, father's name, group, and phone number. So we have 4 rows and 5 columns. So in this, attributes are roll number, name, father's name, group, and phone number. Tuple is nothing but the complete information about a person. So if you take roll number 1, we'll be getting the detail about Abinalex, what is his father's name, which group he belongs, and what is the phone number. So a complete information about Abinalex is being there. So that is what known as tuple. So I hope that you understood the network model and the relation model. So I conclude my class today. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home and stay safe.